yeah, it's happening. Can you feel it? Oh my God! It's time for book club. This is how we do it. I just count to 3. 1, 2, 3, book club! That's pretty much. I will explain just a little bit for people who are here for the first time. And this Bushwick Book Club, it's kind of like a extreme sport, except it's not very competitive, and we read a lot. That's what happens. There's a lot of reading on a deadline. And it's not enough just to read. No, we're gonna read and we're gonna make something new, anything new, lots of songs, but also, pastries and dance and lots of other things in response to the words that we have read. And of course, the words that we have read are those written by Emily Rems. If you're wondering where the Queen was, she's right here. And we're going to be hearing from her later too. And everybody in the lineup, they're all amazing. And I was talking to Rodney downstairs who was working the door. You didn't meet him because you just came now, he already left for work. But he was asking me why I do this or how did I get started. And I said, well, I just happen to know all these freaking amazing people. And if I write enough emails, they all show up in one room with new songs about a book that they've read. And then they all perform it and it's an amazing time. So, there you go. All right. Our first amazing performer is Phoebe Kreutz. One of the most incredible songwriters I know. I've laughed, I've cried. It's her fault. And she also played the very first Bushwick Book Club show ever. So it's always a pleasure to bring her back to the Bushwick Book Club. Phoebe Kreutz.
Thank you, Susan. How was that? Too loud? Might be a little too loud. I wrote a song. I read Emily's interview with Tina Fey in Bust before I knew Emily. And then when I met Emily, I was sort of starstruck, of course, like, oh, you wrote that interview that I read and in that magazine that I enjoyed so much. And then Tina Fey was talking about being starstruck in the bathroom with Meryl Streep. So anyway, the song is inspired loosely. She exits the stall like a pioneer woman mourning a private loss. She approaches the sink like a tender lover, turns on the water like a take charge boss, and you want to tell her she's wonderful, but you don't want to come off like a creep. You're in the ladies' room with Meryl Streep. Now she's washing her hands, working up a lather. You're working out what to say, 'cause in defending your life, she had an awesome laugh. You bet that you could make her laugh that way, and the part of your new BFF is a role that she could play in her sleep. You know you'd make it fun for Meryl Streep. But the greatest actress of her generation got her training on the stage. So you cannot break her concentration. You try clearing your throat or humming a note, Meryl will not engage. And now she's breaking your heart, 'cause she turns to go. What is it? I can't remember. Yeah, she turns to go. She's walking out the door, and then she lets out a fart, just to let you know that you're someone she could not ignore. And the essence that she leaves behind is a you always can keep. It's like you've been inside of Meryl Streep. Thank you very much.
Right? You laughed, you cried. Phoebe Kreutz. Our next performer is also, what do you call a veteran? A veteran, a Bushwick Book Club veteran. She's been performing with us since 2010, but you may know her from such amazing bands as Oh, Charming Disaster. Yes! And also, she plays as Sweet Soubrette. Yeah. Yes, and she's much beloved in many circles, such as the NYC Brass Punk Ensemble Funk Rust Brass Band. And she ran away with the Bindlestiff Family Circus. There's nothing she can't do. She does occasionally ferment, I think, and she likes to visibly mend things and do some tarot. But don't you dare call her woo. Okay, please welcome Ellia Bisker! And she's got this brand new pedal setup that she is trying just for us.
Stay up here, right? Oh, hello. Let's just see how this is sounding.
To the interview with Tina Fey.
So I also read Emily's interview with Tina Fey, which spoke to me because it's an opportunity to write a tribute song, not just for our beloved Emily Rems, but also for Tina Fey, of whom we're all great fans. I think this mic might be a little hot for me because I'm kind of yell a little bit in this song. The thing that struck me the most about that interview with Tina Fey is the kind of, because Tina was talking about Mean Girls at the time, the book that she was about to turn into a movie, and the culture of Mean Girls and the sort of power games that are involved in the sort of Mean Girls dynamic, as opposed to the kind of feminist women supporting women and bringing each other up through the ranks of SNL that both Bust and Tina's own career kind of describe. And so the song is called Mean Girls, but Emily, I assure you, you're not one of the mean girls. Feminists do the best Photoshop. They leave the meat on your bones like you were caught on your best day. Mean girls can come up with comments so cutting. They leave a scar down the side of your face. Mean girls are pretty tasty. They look fantastic and they have nice things. Mean girls go to cool places on the backs of their underlings. Hey, I'm a good student. I listen to management. The people above us, they know what to do. Like Lenny Riefenstahl said, he was the president. I just made the films that he told me to. Mean girls are pretty tasty. They look fantastic and they have nice things.
girls go to cool places on the backs of their underlings. All the genius invisible ways that they fuck with you. It's cool to be caustic when you're in your teens. Queen bees and sidekicks and bankers and floaters. You're gonna need a couple more moves up your sleeve. Mean girls are pretty tasty. They look fantastic and they have nice things. Mean girls go to cool places on the backs of their underlings. When will the mean girls grow up into feminists? When will they realize they'd rather be friends? Look at your face on a magazine cover. You're not above gloating, but you can pretend. Mean girls are pretty tasty. They look fantastic and they have nice things. Mean girls go to cool places on the backs of their underlings. Mean girls are pretty tasty. They look fantastic and they have nice things. Mean girls go to cool places on the backs of their underlings.
Ellia Bisker. Go see Charming Disaster when they release their new thing at Caveat. Oh yeah. Ooh. They have such great art. Jeff Morris does all the art too. And the release show is at Caveat, and it's Thursday, May 15th. You have to get a flyer. And she also has a show at April 4th at Our Wicked Lady. Yay. Okay. All right. Next up is who's it? Oh my God. It's Errin. It is Errin. Oh my God. Okay. It's Errin. It's Errin Jean. Please welcome Errin Jean. She's a former bandmate of Emily's, and this is her very first Bushwick Book Club.
I'm Emily's former bandmate. This song is called The Number 4 Bus. It's based on Emily's poem New in Town. And even though I'm so sad that she's not in New York anymore, but I'm so thrilled that she's in Kansas. So, Emily, I love you. Thank you. Then I just got very impressed with my own whistling. Newly empty hours, flat mountain dripped in sunflowers. I'm new in town. Sycamores and sugar, maples doubling shade are my new skyline. Newly empty hours, flat mountain dripping sunflowers. I'm new in town. I'm home. Emily, thank you so much for being
Hey, Errin Jean. Please welcome to the stage the Ruminators.
Look over there.
Yeah. Oh, you want to plug me in? Wow, what a cool looking bunch of people. Thank you.
Volume at like 9, 10, 9.
It's all the way up. To 11. To 11.
I just wanted to also mention.
For a second though, could you just play for a second?
Mom's in the basement, mixing up the mess.
It's the Ruminators' first also ever Bushwick Book Club, and I'm really happy that they're here.
Could you increase Patty's volume a little? Thanks.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
So this is
So-
Couch, but actually turquoise velvet. All right.
Okay, here we go. If you wanna get me out of this house, you're gonna have to get me off of this couch. Utterly cozy and queenly are we. Has always been there, seemingly. They say the meat shall inherit the earth. I say in Kansas they don't know its worth. Turquoise velvet, you can leave behind. Turquoise velvet, I'll never again find. Lazy boy was never my jam. In Kansas I landed, it's not who I am. I wrote, I fucked, I slept all night. Leaving that old life, I want to cry. A band from the 90s I never have seen. Is there a dumpster totally free? turquoise velvet, you can leave behind. Turquoise velvet, I'll never again find. Everybody, turquoise velvet, I left mine behind. Turquoise velvet, I leave mine behind. Thank you, Suzanne.
The Ruminators. The Ruminators. You can also catch them April 3rd at Otto's, and also Wayne Crawl's First Floor Walk Up April 7th, and at Lucky Bar April 27th. So you'll have to catch a full Ruminators set. They've done everything, and if you want to know more about them and all the other artists, we have programs, kind of. I don't know. I got these QR code things, and you can use them to look at everyone's bios and links and stuff. So I'll just toss them into the audience. Fend for yourselves. All right. Okay. All right. Please welcome our next performer, who has known Emily for 35 years. Is that right? Oh my gosh. He's a writer and also a pizzaiolo. Yeah. Which means he knows a thing or two about pizza. Welcome, Rufus Hickok.
Sorry, my band is getting warmed up, so I'm just going to start without them. I've known Emily. I met Emily in driver's ed when I was 15. So 70. Although I think we actually started talking at Rocky Horror Picture Show, because we lived in a town called Centerville, Virginia, that we all called Center of Hell, Virginia. And we used to go there and sing silly songs. And I would have Emily over to my house, and we would watch there were Richard Kern movies and John Waters movies and all these So if you're 15 years old is the right age to see a loaded gun thrust up Lydia Lunch's vagina. It is absolutely. And so Emily wrote a novel called Fat Camp Confidential, which I have read, and I wrote a little song about it. I have to kind of. I'm not going to hum the whole thing. Well, my mama and my dad thought I was getting round, so they took me to another town where they fed me nothing but beans and rice, and the counselors weren't very nice. Oh, mama, can't you see what they're doing to me? Come on and set me free, 'cause I'm in FATCAMP. Well, the head counselor was a real sleaze. Always wanted to see me on my knees, sucking on the end of a candy bar. He said, little girl, I'll make you a star. Oh, it was such a shonda when he took out his anaconda. Won't you sing me a Rhonda, 'cause I'm in FATCAMP. Okay, children, now we're gonna cast out all of the demon calories. We're gonna cast out all the sugar. We're gonna give praise to quinoa. We're gonna give praise to tofu. And we're gonna give praise. No, put down those chairs, children. Well, now I met a boy and he's really sweet. Maybe start thinking about eating meat. Real cute boy and he's just like me. Makes me want to chase that chubby. So down with the old regime. Now it's a whole new scene. And I am the queen of FATCAMP. I have one more. I kind of cheated because it's 1 minute song. It was about when I was wanting to leave Ontario, and a friend of mine talked me into leaving Ontario, but this was about kind of wanting to get up and get out and kind of start a new life, and so it kind of felt really appropriate if I changed just a few of the lyrics as kind of a song for Emily. So. Hi, sorry I'm not at home. Leave your number on my phone, or just leave me alone, 'cause I'm never coming home, 'cause I just realized I gave up half my life doing all your fucking work to wind up poor and stultified, and I'd be better on my own. I'm gonna hit the road, I gotta go. No, I do not have a plan, don't even have a map, but I got one thing for sure. I got you off my back and I just realized that I could still be free. And the kind of life you offered, well, it meant nothing to me. And so I'm gonna hit the road to places unknown. I gotta go. Every time you'd rip me off, I'd wanna run away. And every time you'd put me down, I'd wonder why I stay. And if I'm gonna do it, man, I'm doing it today. So you can say whatever you want, just call me Runaway. So I'm leaving you, my friend, to where the rainbow ends. I've only got one life and plenty more to spend. And I just realized I'm living for myself. And all you psychic vampires can go suck someone else. And so I'm gonna hit the road to places unknown. I gotta go.
Rufus Hickok. All right. Keep it going for our next performer, Mya Byrne. And this is her second Bushwick Book Club, and I'm thrilled that she's here. And I also had the thrill of working with Mya recently on a new song for a book. A surprise. Mya!
One of these will work. I have eyes that don't always work the way I want them to, so I tried really hard to memorize the song. Thank you. I have sad news for you, Susan. This is not my second Bushwick Book Club. No, I'm part of the Oakland Bushwick Book Club.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Mia Pixley runs that one.
my first ever song that I did was a chapter in musicology by Oliver Sacks, which I was like, that's amusing. So it was really nice to, first of all, happy everything. This is what a wonderful occasion to meet you, Emily. I'm a singer and songwriter. I do that for a living somehow. People give me money, and the best thing is when people give me wonderful words that I can turn into kick-ass songs, and this is one that my band really liked. We worked on it all afternoon, and I'm going to play it live next week. Thank you so much for having me part of this. It was a week into the road trip. Call me passenger princess. I asked what I wanted, and every time you give it, I asked for ice cream, a hotel pool. I asked for pictures at the souvenir statues in Roswell. Stop it just a minute, I said, for your passenger princess. We were sleeping in a Holiday Inn. I was dreaming of his Buick. Going out towards Carlsbad, holding hands around the gift shed. I asked for shotgun to play with the penny machine. Asked him to keep driving, but now there was no desert, no cactus dotted roadside to make it scenic. I kept my eyes fixed on the ribbon of black highway. I felt two hands upon me. One was someone I knew once, one was my daddy. Why you holding me twice? I cried. These empty shells could not reply. I didn't know who held the wheel right then, and who'd been next to drive. I woke up sort of dreaming, feel those fingers. Worse than a nightmare to ride shotgun with no driver. I asked my boyfriend to wake up, said we gotta get going. Begged him, don't you slow down, never wanna go home again. Just keep driving, baby, for your passenger princess. Just keep going, baby, for your passenger princess. Just keep holding on for your passenger princess. Oh, let me be your passenger princess. Just keep holding that wheel. Ain't no speed limit to keep us down. Gonna make it to the ocean. Thank you so much. I'm Mya Byrne. It's lovely to meet you all. It's lovely to see all my friends. Thank you, Emily.
She's playing at Good Judy on April 4th, and I think we have a set together April 17th.
Yes, and I'm also playing Bar Freda on April 6th.
Oh, okay. It's a busy April. Okay, the next song is yeah. I need a little help here. It's also for Passenger Princess. I don't know which mic to use. Gosh, decisions are overrated, right? Aren't they? Maybe should I use this one? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is also for Passenger Princess. This is Marlon Cherry. This is Ed Pastorini. And Ed and I wrote this together. gonna drive me. A passenger without a driver requires a surrender. I don't know that I have. Maybe that's okay. Try as you may, life takes you anyway. I asked for ice cream. I asked for a hotel with a swimming pool. I asked for change for the souvenir penny machine. I asked for selfies beside every alien statue in Roswell, New Mexico. My guy applies every time without complaint. No matter if you wanted them to, they're coming with you, crowded together in the back seat. They don't shut up, they don't sleep. The fear of being alone, the wanting what's unknown, the wanting to be free while never letting go. Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. I asked for ice cream. I asked for a hotel with a swimming pool. I asked for change for the hotel souvenir penny machine. I asked for selfies beside every alien statue in Roswell, New Mexico. I asked, I asked, I asked, I Thanks, Emily. Thanks for asking us to do this. Oh, that's Ed Pastorini again and Marlon Cherry. Okay, next up we have a video submitted from one of Karen's old friends. Her band is called Karen and the Sorrows, and they're responding to a piece called Anniversary.
One more blade for every year. Ring those scars like a tree. Oh, my salt, for all your fear. Oh, baby, that's just how it's gonna be. What was my offering? Oh, to the sea. Give me back my Take this knife like a thorny crown. Break your palms and your feet. Will you dance till the end of or another anniversary? What was my offering? Ooh, to the sea. Give me back my offering. I was not received. Oh, will deliver me. What was my offering? Ooh, to the sea. Give me back my offering, 'cause I was not received. Oh, will deliver me. Happy birthday, Rems. Love you.
And now we have Emily Rems herself.
I can't believe you guys are all here. This is the coolest thing in the whole world. Between the last time I saw most of you and now, I got married in a living room in Kansas to that hot guy over there. And I'm gonna just read a poem that I wrote about that day so you can feel like you were there. It's called Hot Flash on My Wedding Day. At least it waited until after we said I do. Floating down the aisle in the best simulation of maidenhood my 49-year-old flesh could muster, I reached the altar in a cool, somewhat disembodied state of grace. Standing before the minister, it occurred to me that I had seen a lot in almost 5 decades of life. I had hung out backstage with Joan Jett and lived in a medieval castle and coughed up the acrid ash that blanketed my city after 9/11 and had held my arms steady as my best friend shoved their foot as hard as they could into my palm, creating the leverage to will their only child out of their body and into the world. I wouldn't say I was jaded, just very experienced. Still, it took me almost 50 years to get all the way to the front of a flower-festooned room where a man was standing, willing and ready to promise in front of his mom and everyone that he would never leave me. I looked up into his face, trying to telegraph gratitude and maybe a little panic too. And whatever he was holding back in that decorous, ceremonial quiet breached his inner battlements, and he started to cry. Reaching into my bra, I pulled out a tissue and handed it to him. Everyone laughed, and then I think I went into some sort of fugue state, because the next thing I knew, I was married. Flashbulbs were going off. My face felt frozen in an unnatural rictus of mirth. Different sets of loved ones were being shuffled in and out of the spaces around me, and I was hot. So fucking hot. Through means of enchantment, I had shown up at the ball cleverly disguised as a maiden, and now my illusion was melting, like the sherbet in the punch bowl. The door to theoretical motherhood was slamming shut right behind me on the altar in real time. And my crone era had entered the chat with a literal splash. Sweat tangled with my garters as it coursed down the insides of my legs and into my silver slippers. Moisture gathered at the ends of my rapidly wilting curls. "Somebody get me a paper towel," I growled, as the photographer snapped away. "I'm sweating like a whore in church." My best friend stepped between me and the camera, grabbed my hand, and led me outside. I chugged from a big cup, and steam rose from me like the warning shots off an angry volcano. Something molten had been awakened by the gold ring on my finger. I thought of my new husband. I wiped the salt from my neck, and I took another long, deep drink.
Okay, and this is now Mandy Mayhem in response to Hot Flash on My Wedding Day. Mandy Mayhem is a rapper and a choreographer and a writer and an actor, and she has great style, great choice in show clothes. Oh my God. Oh, maybe you need a mic. Yeah. Hi.
Welcome to the mayhem. You are now entering the gates of the great menstruator. Yeah, I'm still fertile, but I won't be if you wait a little later. Yeah. I'll be dropping my last ovum at 12:21. The final ovulation celebration has begun. We dine divine just after midnight. How do you like your eggs, scrambled or fried? Entering my crondom, postmenopausal women have more fun. I got a coven of bitches to ride this delicious delirium of climactic virility with me. My crones and I will cackle deep into the night. Hot flashes like lightning, blazing a path through the sky. We will not go gentle into that good night. We will not go gentle. I said we will not go gentle. I said we will not go. We will not go. Fellow crones, middle-aged witches, tantric wizards, friends with benefits. We are gathered here to witness transition. A passage through ancestral flame into the realm of zero fucks given. Freedom, existence, we paid our penance to the patriarchy. Suffered the indignities of unrelenting objectification. We have earned this titular irrelevance, this chin hair, these creases, this silver, this elegance. You offer us quiet now, silence. We do not comply to your pressure, oppressor. Not here for your pleasure. No more performative moans. I serve only my own. I anoint myself. I am crone. 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 I am not a baseball player. Thank you very much.
That's Mandy Mayhem. She's releasing music with Chuck D and DMC in 2020 this year, and she just moved to New York. So let's make friends. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of making friends, please welcome C. Griffin. They came all the way up from DC today. Yeah. C runs the Bushwick Book Club DC chapter. And also is how I met Emily.
Are you good? Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go.
Hello. Hey. So yeah, I am yelling. I don't know why. Emily and I used to, though she just is barely 50, we used to share a house in South Arlington during the Salem witch trials. And the last Emily Rems birthday party I was at, there was a cake that had cannibal cheerleaders on crack on it. Time flies. So, is that how this works? Okay. I chose Emily's short story Apartment because it seemed like the most fucked up of all of them. Is it? I don't know, maybe. Okay. So I felt like, oh, game recognizes game. Trauma recognizes trauma. It's sort of if Carnival of Souls was set in the office, but in an apartment. So this is called Lapse. Racing time and racing fate just to get my ass downtown. This fleshy feast makes me feel like I just won the crown. But I'm just a stuckling pig on a spit going round and round and round. Telling myself, relax. It's just societal collapse. really need this job, but this could have been a Zoom. And this thought just occurred to me, every tomb's a waiting room. And if I could remember my line, then this would be so smooth. And if I don't work myself to death, then what would they exhume? And then there's another thing right here. Telling myself, oh snap, so much time has elapsed. Sautez de la façon, vous faites intrusion. Mes souvenirs sont mêlants, mes souvenirs sont mêlants, mes souvenirs sont mêlants. Making out with movie stars, just trying to get ahead. Not making it very far, wondering if I'm dead. Was monkey on my back, throws down with the squid that's on my head. Telling myself, perhaps it's just another memory loves. Sortez de la façon, vous faites intrusion. Mes souvenirs sont mêlants, mes souvenirs sont mêlants, mes souvenirs sont mêlants. Thank you.
Our next performer is Troy Ogilvie, and I'm thrilled she's here. I'm kind of always thrilled she's here. And we're thrilled that this lavalier mic thing
Fingers crossed.
is gonna work.
Let's see.
Yay.
Does it work?
Let's see.
Troy Ogilvie.
Yay. Is it working? Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Awesome. Hi. We were in the elevator together. I was gonna do a different, the one about the swing and the baby cam, and then I couldn't do it. I couldn't touch it. Oh, so I'm doing the one about the couch. I'm so nervous. Okay. So when I moved to New York, the couch came with the apartment. A couple signed the lease, bought the couch, and filled the particle board cabinets with bone white plates from IKEA until their love abruptly soured. They never used any of it, and they never came back. So I ate on their plates, and I wrote, and I fucked, and I cried on that couch for 18 years until my own love soured. Then I hired some metalheads I knew to drag it to the curb. When my friend Susan moved from one place to another in New York, she had a friend who was a production designer in television and movies. That friend also had a friend who was a production designer in television and movies. That friend of a friend was spending a fortune trying to store all the cool furniture she had acquired on film sets. She had to downsize. So she gave a vivid turquoise mid-century modern couch to a dude from a band I used to love in the 90s. He wanted to shoot a video at Susan's new place. So he delivered the couch to Susan's and left it behind when the video was done. When my friend Callie moved to a new place in Brooklyn, she brought along an extra couch from the chicken hut. The chicken hut was a former poultry slaughterhouse in the warehouse district, where artists and punks and bike messengers all lived, where she crashed for a while. I wondered how bad a couch would have to be deemed expendable from the chicken hut. So when I visited her, we sat on the couch together, and it felt comfortable. So now I live in Kansas, in a place 3 times the size of my New York apartment for 1/3 of the rent. It feels huge and cavernous and a little crowded, a little uncomfortable without a couch. But going into a furniture store gives me a full-on identity crisis. Why are all these khaki dockers people acting like it should cost thousands of dollars to have some place to sit? The friends I left behind have always somehow had somewhere to sit, even though all of us are artists. Am I now too old to sit on something abandoned or cast off or donated with all the mystery, stains, and smells that entails? My new guy says he's past all that. But what does that say? I didn't know he'd be here. But what does that say about me? Will I ever have the friends who know somebody who has a couch? Will I ever have friends again? The light in the furniture warehouse is very bright, and the saleswoman is much younger than me, much too young to know the herd of the band I used to love in the 90s. We spend hours talking about seat depth and cushion firmness and fabric swatches. I thank her for her time, and I take her card and tell her I'll think about it. But I'm never going to go back there. I'd rather sit on the floor.
You can take it off.
I'm gonna need Marlon too. If I could just use the instrument mic, that would be good. And then wait, I don't need this because
I'll turn that on if it's easier.
No, I don't want this.
No?
You don't want this. You don't want the mic away. Well, I'm gonna use this one.
Yeah, it'll be great. Yeah, you definitely like using mic. You want this up with you, or you want it down here?
Oh, I shouldn't say But you know, here's the thing. I feel like. Okay, I guess this will work. Yes, thank you so much. So let me first say that I was reminded once again that Marlon Cherry is one of the greatest percussionists I've ever known, and so I asked him. So I asked him if he would accompany me, despite having never heard this song. That's how great he is. And I don't know if it can really be called a song. I wrote it as a spoken word piece, but then this morning I wrote chords. And yes, it's about. You just heard some of these words, because I'm going to quote from the piece also, couch, and this is. Yeah, okay, we'll see. And then that's enough of an introduction. Not really an introduction at all. Here we go. Okay. Emily wrote, she meaning Susan Hwang, needed to downsize, so she gave a vivid turquoise mid-century modern couch to a dude from a band I used to love in the 90s. He wanted to shoot a video at Susan's new place, so he had the couch delivered to Susan and left it behind when the video was done. That's what Emily wrote. And I've got a few nits or notes. First of all, I'm the dude from the band. Second of all, used to love like has Emily outgrown me. Third of all, the couch was not turquoise. Fourth of all, Susan didn't need to downsize. Fifth of all, she didn't give me the couch. I gave her the couch because Susan suggested we perform together at this event called Couchella, where people perform while sitting on couches, and I didn't want to do it at my place on my couch, and Susan didn't have a couch, so I bought one for her. I don't mean to be nitpicky, and I don't always think it's about me. But when I read what Emily wrote, I thought it was about me, and it turned out it was about me. And I was flattered by the reference, but after I read what Emily wrote, I thought I ought to pick a few nits or offer a few notes.
Okay, we have just one more piece to show, and it's from the amazing Penny Arcade, and I feel like I would give her an introduction, except we're already almost over time. And I just wanted to thank everybody there is to thank, because there are so many people to thank. I mean, Emily's folks are here, and so thank you for bringing Emily into the world and everything. You know, that's a big thing. Thank you, Howl, thank you, Doug, and thank you, Aldo, and thank you, Jane, for having us here in this incredible space. Thank you, Joe, who's going to be helping with the hors d'oeuvres. Thank you, Kathy, for bringing these amazing desserts you're going to have. Thank you, hello, Thane, yeah, duh, and thanks everybody for performing, but, here's Penny.
When you're a woman and you happen to be fat, best to avoid the doctor altogether. All that wasted beauty, all that wasted beauty. Everyone wants a piece of the pleasure pie. Everybody wants a piece of the pleasure pie. Everyone's addicted to something. Everyone's addicted to something. Everyone needs something to lean on. Take what you want and leave the rest. Something sweet, something salty, something sweet, something salty. All that wasted beauty, all that wasted beauty. It's simple but not easy. It's simple but not easy. Take what you want and leave the rest. All that wasted beauty. Lose that weight, you'll get rid of the pain. All that wasted beauty. I've always been a good little soldier, always been so eager to please. Everyone needs something to lean on. Everyone needs something to lean on. A teacher's pep from way on back. Everyone needs something to lean on. All that wasted beauty, all that wasted beauty. Something sweet, something salty, something sweet, something salty. Everyone wants a piece of the pie. Everyone's addicted to something. Everyone wants a piece of the pie. Everybody's addicted to something. Take what you want and leave the rest. Take what you want and leave the rest. Take what you want and leave the rest. All that wasted beauty. Happy birthday, Emily. So happy to be part of this. Bushwick Book Club, Penny Arcade, 2025, Rome, Italy.
She's in Italy, but she submitted this video because she didn't want to miss Emily's birthday. Thank you so much for coming to Bushwick Book Club. Our next show is May 14th at the LGBTQ Center on 13th Street for Brandy Scalacci's new book, Intermediaries. And Mia and I will be there, and hopefully some of the others too. All right, thank you again, and please join us in the back for refreshments, food, including these incredible, delicious treats from Kathy Mucciolo. Okay, see you in the back. Don't go, see you in the back. Oh, can I invite all the performers here? I need to invite all the performers. Yeah, and you, because we need to actually group hug the author. That's our ritual.
It was about you. I slept on that couch and it wasn't perfect.
But I have a couple people going down the front.
Joanna.